Awards. To kick off the ceremony, here is last year's winner for Best Campus President on a campus north of Homestead and west of Wilson, Dr. Beverly Moore Garcia.
Thank you. I didn't expect it. I didn't write anything. There are so many people I need to thank. If I've forgotten you, I'll get to you later and thank you. I'm so honored. So we are actually here today because you are all stars. Whether you are receiving an award today or not, you are a star in my heart. And all of you had the opportunity to walk the red carpet. So those recipients of awards today for 10, 20, 30 retiree, we have a red carpet for you. We want to see your best red carpet move. And I will be asking you when we take your photo, who you are wearing. So, many of you have heard me say this before. Service awards are really, really special. We don't have enough opportunities to pause, to come together, and to really, really celebrate life's milestones. And to get a 10-year award, a retirement award, that's a milestone. And some of you are here with family members, and we really appreciate that you came out. Others, you have department colleagues with you. Some of your department colleagues are the very ones who wrote the information that will be shared about you. So if you don't like what was shared about you, you need to look to your colleagues. But it is a great honor to take this opportunity to celebrate all the hard work that you give to this college, the passion, the heart that you provide to this institution. We're not a set of buildings. We are a living entity made up of the souls that are here today and many, many others. So, before we get started, I have one more task, and that is, many of you have been asking, why was I not at the honors gratitude ceremony last week? Apparently I was MIA, got lots of people tweeting, texting me going, you're not here. I'm thinking, I know I'm not there. So let me explain to you what I've been doing since Thursday, this past weekend. I want to share my story of what I've been doing this weekend. So, last Thursday, I had a hard decision. And that was, do I accept the opportunity to see the Honors College graduates go off and become the people they're going to be? Or do I take the opportunity to celebrate a milestone in my son's life? And I made the decision to celebrate my son's life. I need just a few more moments. I need you to know that my son made the top 5 of his graduating class. And he will graduate on May 4th with his AA degree, get his high school diploma in June, and he will be 16 years old.
He is the 2018 award winner for Outstanding Part-Timer in a Comedy or Musical and Outstanding Mohawk on a College Campus. He is your host, the electrifying Dr. Manny Rosa.
Thank you, and welcome to the 2019 Service Awards. I'm wearing Express, the 2011 collection, and proud to be here. I apologize if you do run long on your speaking, the music will play you off. No offense, equal opportunity for everyone here. So as Dr. Moore Garcia stated, once your name is called, if you want to take the long walk on the red carpet, please, this is your time to shine, so feel free to do so. When your name is called, you will go up and take your picture with your campus president and your area leader, and then we will read your narrative. Understand the ground rules? Yes. Ready to get started? Yes. All right, so let's have the recipients of our 2019 Service Awards from Academic Affairs. And to bring up Dr. DiMatteo and Dr. Beverly Moore Garcia, our new Dean of Faculty. Round of applause. So nervous, sorry. And the awards go to Dr. Teresa Tremont, Life Sciences, Health and Wellness. The Life Sciences, Health and Wellness Department would like to congratulate Dr. Teresa Tremont. She deserves an Oscar Award for her contributions to creating the perfect set with the plants that she helps to nurture in the landscape technology area. In the classroom, she's also a master of performance for her students, as many of them have graduated from the AS degree program only to begin careers with 100% full-time job placement. Teresa continues her energetic, creative, and innovative career, and the department looks forward to her next milestone of 20 years of service, where they see her continuing to energize the students to excel in their classrooms. Celebrating 20 years, Maria Alvarez. Maria is well liked by her colleagues and enjoys every moment at work. If the department were giving out awards, she would win Best Cheerleader. She encourages her colleagues and is always willing to help. In her 20 years at the college, she has developed workshops and created pedagogy techniques that have been successful. The department hopes Maria Alvarez gets everything she wants and continues to be an active member in mathematics by the time she reaches her 30-year milestone. So departments were also asked to write superlatives, what would awards they think this person would win. So some of that is also in the narrative. Dominic Mercado. Dr. Mercado originally began at MDC as an adjunct. After 10 years of adjunct work, he crossed over to the dark side and joined the social sciences department as a full-time psychology professor. Dominic has provided 20 years of service to Miami-Dade College, and along the way has written a few textbooks and led trainings in stress mastery and effectiveness. In the department, the Vampire Award goes to Dominic. He is the most likely to arrive earliest and leave latest, especially on the days he teaches 15 classes in a row, and because he doesn't seem to age. His secret talent includes juggling, and they have no doubt that once he retires, he will run away and join the circus as their master juggler. Oh my God. So at any given time you want to juggle something, just do it. We're live. We're streaming live. Celebrating 30 years of service, Sandra Castillo. Professor Castillo, who is related to half of the Kendall Social Sciences Department, has taught both English and history during her tenure. In the Social Sciences Department, Sandra wins the Confetti Award, most likely to find a reason to celebrate, as she is known to break out a cake for whatever reason. Her mantra, "You may be my cousin," is known to all. In her spare time, she's the department's barista and head of the party planning committee. In her 40th anniversary, the department hopes that she has become the national spokesperson for 23andMe. After watching Game of Thrones last night, this is a little disturbing, this narrative. Aunts, nephews, brothers, sisters. Kay Leong, Engineering, Technology, and Design. Dr. Kay a faculty member at MDC since 1989. He is a husband, father, and a hardcore table ping pong player. He began his career in the mathematics department, but his passion for programming and databases brought him to the technology department in 1997. During these past 30 years, Dr. K has accomplished more than the department could ever fit into this short blurb. From co-authoring a textbook to developing a popular data analytics bachelor's degree at MDC. He loves researching new material and bringing this knowledge into the classroom. Although he has a shy demeanor around the office, his passion gets the better of him when he is sharing something he has learned with colleagues or students. And this happens often, given that he has constructed a small fort in his office made up of hundreds of textbooks and publications from top researchers. He could have slowed down as he nears retirement, but the opposite has happened. He now finds himself teaching 8 different courses each academic year and has become Dr. Guru for the students in the Business Intelligence and Data Analytics department. Dr. K, you have to get up to 15. 15 is the benchmark that we set. 15 questions. Donald Orr, mathematics. Professor Donald Orr has worked for the college for 30 years and is retiring this year. If the department had to give him an award, it would be for best suspenders. He's always well-dressed and gives good input to the department. He is considered a great lecturer and has a talent for making great exams. In his retirement, the department wishes he has all the rest and fun he has earned. So you're 30-year and retirement, correct? May retire, yes? About to retire, maybe? In November, wow. So when you come back next year for the retiree, can you put on the suspenders so we can see it in action? And now our retirees from academic affairs. Biagio Irregular. Look at that, straight from Italy. Biagio's fondest moments at the college have been formed by the wonderful experience he encountered each and every day as he entered the classroom. He met new students, had the opportunity to teach them French or Italian culture and language. As a world languages professor for over 20 years, his superpower is most certainly his distinctive, enthusiastic personality and elegance. Adding to his exquisite fashion sense, and please stand up so we can see the fashion sense again. Look at this. Marcello. 2020 collection, it's not even out yet. He's a skilled chef whose talents are showcased at Nunzio's, his family-owned restaurant that's like a delectable piece of Italy.
Everybody gets a discount.
If you mention service awards today, you get a 25% discount. Service awards. But it's Biagio's joy of living, and the department wrote it in Italian, but joie de vivre, joie vivre, that makes him unique for doing everything he does with immense passion. His post-retirement plans include reading books, traveling, cooking, and counting the days until he can return to teach again? Yeah? All right, very nice. Michelle De Benedictis, English and Communications. Before Michelle was hired at MDC, he was living in California. He received a call from Chairperson Dr. Carrie Sir on a Friday afternoon who gave him good news and bad news. The good news was that he was hired as faculty. The bad news was he started work on Monday. For the next 31 years, Michelle delighted faculty, staff, and students alike with vivid storytelling and his contagious sense of humor. As an English faculty member, students have often remarked how he included personal stories and humor in his discussions, which lightened the mood of the class, and how he was a ray of light in the darkness. As a team player, Michelle was often found volunteering in the Bee Cafe or showing and analyzing a film during Arts and Letters Day. It's no wonder that he was affectionately referred to as the Beatnik Professor. If he was received to an honor, he would definitely be recognized with the Best Storyteller Award. The department's wish for Michelle is to enjoy his time reading the latest novel or analyzing the most current film. And Michelle, we can get 25% off at
Regal Cinema.
which one? Regal Cinema. Oh yes, Regal Cinema. I saw the movie Us. Very disturbing, but I wish it was true. Karen Hawkins, business. Well, she's not here at the moment, so we'll wait to see if she comes. Then we'll read the narrative. Dennis Hippo, physical science. Professor Hippo has served the department and its students with distinction as the resident expert in all facets of earth sciences. During many semesters, he singly taught all earth sciences, ESC 1000 sections. Though many students believed that ESC 1000 was to be an easy course, they soon realized that Professor Hippo demanded excellence and thus required additional effort on the part of his students. His enthusiasm for the subject was contagious, as he loved the subject and enjoyed seeing his students develop a mutual appreciation for earth sciences. Professor Hippo is famous for his rock boxes. 8 crate-like boxes containing many actual rock samples that he used in classroom demonstrations. Professor Hippo is also known for his many Kodak slides. What's a Kodak? Kodak? Stored in his office. Formerly, is it Kodak? Formerly used in teaching demonstrations. As Professor Hippo made his way to class, many students affectionately joked that here comes Professor Hippo with his rock samples. Gonna be an information-packed class today. The department extends best wishes in his next chapter. They know that you'll continue to carry those rock boxes, serving as ambassador to many in the area of earth sciences. Job well done, sir. Christy Mitchell, world languages. Dr. Mitchell's teaching career at MDC has spanned nearly 23 years. Throughout this time, our most cherished memories have been formed by a compilation of amusing and heartwarming experiences of the camaraderie of working and laughing with colleagues and teaching some really lovely people. But it's the students who ended every class by saying to her, "Make good choices, teacher," that profoundly touched her heart. Happily making the commitment to teach English to speakers of other languages was one of the best choices she could ever make. It has been wonderful to see the enormous respect the department shows for her dad, Jerry Mitchell, who's a beloved EAP lab instructor. Her performance review meetings with her chair are among her fondest memories. Is this an HR violation? Okay. Among her superpowers are 2 traits that she learned from her dad: the empathy to connect with students who are struggling, whether personally or academically, and encouraging them to persist, and the appreciation for laughter, knowing that if we can laugh at ourselves, that will go a long way in and out of the classroom. Her most significant contribution to the department has been her humorous, lighthearted perspective. Her hidden talents is her musical inclination. In fact, her post-retirement wishes to add the banjo to her repertoire of instruments and keep working on the guitar, while discreetly maintaining her reputation as awesome DJ at parties. Her immediate plans are to relax by taking a nice bike ride to the beach, listening to some awesome jazz, enjoying a beverage on her balcony, and taking a nice long nap with her pets by her side. Her plans for the future include adventures like living in the mountains by a lake in California, Oregon, or perhaps Bali. And her plans extend to ambitious goals like climbing K2 or Mount Everest. Meanwhile, my plan is to take a nap right after this. Andrew Moo, English and Communication. Andrew recently retired in October 2018. For his 3 years of service, he's remembered for his contributions to the college prep department, more specifically the writing lab. He served for many years as the lab manager for the virtual lab, where college prep writing students arrive weekly to be tested on their grammar school skills. When the college prep department and the English and communications department became one, led by Michael Benzel, Andrew gladly led the speech lab. If you have ever had the good fortune of having lunch with Andrew at 11 a.m., you would discover that he has a fondness for films and will gladly loan you a movie or two. With our very own Mooflix, Andrew Mooflix, at our fingertips, who needs Netflix? If Andrew was to win an award, it would most certainly be for congeniality, for he exudes charm and always wears a smile on his face. The department's wish for Andrew is that he continues to share his love of film, his stories, and his poetry with all who are fortunate to know him. What a joy it would be to see the world through his lens. Teresita Pedraza, Social Sciences. Teresita could not be here today, but accepting the award is myself. Dr. Victor Sika. Victor began his career teaching Russian at the North Campus and later taught at the medical and the Homestead campuses as well. However, early in his career, Professor Sika was awarded a fellowship to complete a second master's degree in English, which is what led him to teaching for the EAP program at the Kendall campus, where he's taught for the last 20 years. Among his many endeavors, Dr. Sika was one of the pioneers of the Minority Student Mentoring Initiative and was instrumental in helping students prepare for the math and grammar sections of the class exam, which notably helped to retain capable students at the college and enable their graduation. Though he speaks multiple languages, Dr. Sika attributes his experience in learning Russian to his inclination for teaching English to speakers of other languages. His success in helping students strengthen their math skill has become possible thanks to his mechanical, agricultural, engineering background. Professor Sika's post-retirement plans of living a more relaxing and natural lifestyle shall include cashew farming on his pristine 60-acre plantation in Ghana, West Africa. So from now on, be sure to check the labels on the organic cashews that you buy from Costco, because if they're from West Africa, they've most likely been cultivated on Victor Sika's farm and are exquisite. Thank you, Dr. Sika. During his time here, we have colluded, but not in that sense. All right, thank you very much. Now to bring up to the stage Dr. Brian A. Stokes. And we will now do the recipients for the Administrative Services Department, division, entity, conglomerate. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Golden Globe, Miss Service Awards. Thank you. And the nominees are Peter Davila, Administrative Services, 20 years, celebrating 20 years. Peter has been a diligent, committed, and reliable employee over the course of his career. Dr. Stokes can think of a number of employees at the college that work as hard as Professor does, that Peter does, but he cannot think of any that is as dedicated, productive, and in such high demand. Over the past 20 years, Peter has served on key committees that has led key groups college-wide. These include the Support Staff Council Executive Group Chair, College-wide Health and Benefit Committee, ASTRA Coordinators Group, College-wide Strategic Planning Coordinating Committee, CIOL Expert Trainer, PeopleSoft Guru, and more. Peter, you're going to have to do another loop around. Imagine for a minute that Miami-Dade College was a Major League Baseball team. Peter would be batting fourth, the cleanup hitter, and would no doubt win the MVP award. If the college were a Broadway play, he would win the coveted Tony Award. His performance like MVP and the Tony Award winners is always exceptional. Over the past 7 years since Peter's been reporting to Dr. Stokes, he has been the lone constant, the glue that keeps the department together. The department has had changes in secretaries, assistants, part-timers, and student assistants, but not Peter. You take it as it's right. Without Peter Davila, the campus administrative office and the division of administrative service would not be the same. Donna Portal, campus services. Donna started her Miami-Dade journey in 1999 in the custodial services department, where she held the position of clerk 3. In 2012, she transferred to the duplicating center, where she has been working ever since. Donna would win the Helping Hand Award. Donna is always ready and willing to help any faculty member that needs copies at the last minute. She always takes the time to accommodate all requests, no matter how big or small. Since January 2017, Donna has been overseeing the department. She is very dependable and requires absolute minimal supervision. None of my supervisors ever said that about me, so that's a compliment, Donna. Her positive attitude creates a good environment that promotes productivity and team-oriented collaboration. She is famous for her positive attitude and excellent customer service. The division wants to congratulate Donna on achieving this 20-year milestone. They know she has worked hard during this journey, and they truly appreciate her dedication. She is a valuable member of the administrative services team and is wished the best for continued success. Now the retiree, Elmer Brown, mailroom. Elmer Brown has held the position of Clerk 2 in the mailroom department for the past 6 years. Previously, he also held the position of Clerk 1 in the mailroom department at the Inter-American campus. Elmer would win the Best Supporting Employee Award. Elmer's role in the mailroom has been essential to the overall operation of the department, as he is the glue of the operation. He is always ready to support his staff as well as to assist any member of our campus community. Elmer replaced Larry, who had been at the college for nearly 40 years. He immediately infused his sense of calm and control into the mailroom environment that was poised for a fresh approach. Elmer played a significant role in implementing the Kendall Mail Solutions Innovation Project. The campus went from paper to scanners. With a click of a button, the mailroom can now track all the packages the campus receives from the minute packages are dropped off in the mailroom center to the minute they are delivered to their final destination. Elmer is also a gospel singer. Loves to sing in the office, maybe at the service awards, and is willing to sing a tune right here today. Well, I'll finish if you want to sing on your way out. Now that Mr. Brown is retiring, the division wants to thank him for making the work in the mailroom much easier and enjoyable. They hope he will unwind his mind and spend some time with his family, loved ones, and friends. They want him to stock up with lots of drinks, good music, and delicious food. The biggest party of his life is about to start. Happy retirement. So Elmer, did Amazon Prime 1-hour packages have anything to do with your retirement? I imagine they're just increasing and just showing up. Thank you, Elmer. We look forward to that song later on. All right, thank you very much, Administrative Services. Now we're gonna athletics. Who could it be? Anthony Fiorenza. Are you going to Italy too? Are you going to Italy? Tony served as Director of Student Life for 21 years before being named the Director of Athletics for the last 9 years. Tony is the likeliest employee to pop up in your office on a daily basis and tell you to check your mail for the message he just sent you, even though you're sitting in front of your computer. Over the last 9 years, Tony has supported the coaches and teams to win 2 NJCAA national championships and 7 FCSAA state championships. Tony's hidden talent may not necessarily be hidden, as he is a professional walker He walks the same path to the president's office every day. And if you ever need to get a hold of him and he's not in his office, just look out your window. You are bound to see him walking the campus. True story, I'm editing the narrative and Tony is walking. I see him walking. As Tony retires, the department wishes he wakes up every morning with a smile on his face and enjoys years of happiness with his grandchildren. We will miss your passion and dedication. And Tony, sticking with the Italian tradition, we can get 25% off at?
Nunzio.
Oh, Nunzio. I thought we were getting a new Papa John's now. All right, Dr. Russell Kaufman. Oh, a future doctor, Russell Kaufman, to the stage, please. Yes. Representing the Office of the Campus Chief Information Office. Oh, do I get another one? And the nominees? Oh, well. A round of applause for Miss Service. You don't have a name, Miss Service Award. Retiree, we are honoring in the Office of Campus Chief Information Officer, Libya Garcia. That picture. Libya is the rock that has kept media services and campus network services running for the past decade. No one should underestimate her and her quiet demeanor. Live feedback? New staff quickly find out that with her professionalism and poise, there is nothing that happens without her knowing. She has an innate ability to rein in a bunch of graphic designers, computer nerds, and AV rebels. Her drive and dedication to everyone has not gone unnoticed. She always scheduled her days off around payroll and projects that were underway. In the past 3 years, over 200 classrooms on campus have been upgraded, and she single-handedly processed every quote, requisition, and invoice. And of course, it got lost in Connect, and people thought she had to do it again, but Libya will now be able to spend more time with her husband, Greg, the children and grandchildren. She will continue to be part of the MDC family, but this time as a student. She hates being referred to as the department's mom, but it truly shows how everyone trusts, respects, and fears her. Everyone in the division is going to miss Libya, and our hope is that she can find the time between music and dancing to visit once in a while. And now we'll recognize continuing education, so you, Darius, if you can. And the nominees are Brandon Floyd, celebrating 10 years. Brandon could not be with us at this moment. I accept this award on his behalf. Martha Tejada. Martha started at Miami-Dade College as a student assistant in 1998. She was soon promoted to part-time assistant. Through her hard work and dedication, Martha was eventually offered a full-time position with the Childcare Department in November 2008. Her role in the Childcare Department began as the assistant to the testing coordinator for the department. Initially, there was a lot to learn in her new role, but Martha proved to be efficient, reliable, and a valuable member of the Childcare team. It was these qualities that she displayed from the office manager. Since taking on that role, Martha has become one of the main reasons that the department has been able to run so smoothly and fulfill all of its deadlines, even in cases of adversity. Martha's strongest attributes that have helped the department flourish are her willingness to serve as a mentor for the part-time staff, as well as her patience in guiding them along the learning curve. Her personality is also one that exudes warmth, and this has also made it easier for new staff to get acclimated with her fellow coworkers and also contribute to fulfilling the department's needs. In the late afternoons, it's not unusual to hear humming or singing emanating from the outside corridors. The reason for this is that Martha loves music. These sounds are what let the department know that things are okay and that we are getting close to the end of the day. Can you start humming now? It's almost over. In addition to singing, Martha loves spending time with her family, especially her granddaughter, Emily. Celebrating 30 years, Max Rodriguez. Max has been an integral part of not just the School of Continuing Education, but of Kendall campus in general. We know him as Mr. Kendall Campus. Throughout the past 30 years, Max has built numerous internal and external relationships that strengthen the division's connections. He has been key in coordinating the annual Mexican Independence Day celebration and engaging with the Consulate General of Mexico in Miami to bring this special event to Kendall campus each year. Max has also coordinated the Kendall campus golf tournament each year and gained the support of many local companies and community representatives to raise funds for student scholarships. The Wild Things Happen summer camp has been running for over 25 years thanks to his efforts. Around 200 campers join us each week during the 9 weeks of camp, which take a lot of hard work and coordination to make it a great experience for everyone. The construction industry program for MDC is also managed by Max and serves thousands of industry professionals each year. If you need to get things done, Max can make it happen. Whether it's helping at peak registration or assisting at a campus event, Max is always there and willing to lend a helping hand. And it's not written here, but the rules don't apply to Max either, so that's another thing. The department is so appreciative of Max's commitment and dedication to MDC throughout the years. Thank you, Max, for all you do. And Max, you are the most connected man here. I know you can top this. Where can we get 50% off tonight, today? Bookstore. Seriously, go there before you even got there, and I'm sure you'll get, say his name, you'll get 50% off. And finally, last but not least, thank you, Darius, Dr. Magana. From Student Services. Oh, the envelope, please. We don't have money for paper clips, but we have money for these wonderful suits. I don't know. I just made it up. It's a joke. Celebrating 30 years in Student Services, Teresa Jones. Oh, there she was marching down the aisle, wearing Gucci. Our last recipient of the evening. Teresa is not afraid of hard work. During her 30 years of full-time work and her 2.5 years of part-time work, she has served on 4 different campuses, Kendall, Medical, Wolfson, and West, and held several positions in the Student Services and Academic Affairs divisions, many positions at the same time. Some of the positions Teresa has held include Instructional Department Secretary 2, Assistant Admissions Supervisor, Academic Advisor, Assistant to Department Chairperson, Adjunct Faculty, and Financial Aid Advisor. While holding this position, she served as the college-wide chairperson of the Support Staff Council for nearly 8 years and presently serves as a vice president for the MDC Association of Florida Colleges. Furthermore, Teresa has volunteered as a mentor to high school and college students for more than 5 years through the communities and schools and the single-stop mentoring programs. This is only touching the surface of the many things Teresa has done, and in her words, Teresa has only just begun. Anyone else we forgot? So we want to thank, of course, Media Service for that wonderful music, awards music, and putting together this creation. There was a think tank, a Service Awards think tank, so we want to thank them for helping to coordinate this. Would all recipients please come to the stage for our group photo, and guests, please walk down the red carpet and help yourself to some refreshments. Thank you very much. We'll see you in 2020. And thank you, Edie, Miss Service Awards.